All right, boom. Welcome to the Arsenal Antics podcast. Myself, Sparta, alongside Skrills and Swings. So, Mandem, you know what time it is? Arsenal 3, Southampton 1. Yeah. So we played them twice in the space of what was it? Was it 3 days, 4 days? Something like that. We lost the first
Yeah.
leg, won the second one. So as they say, we lost the battle, but we won the war. So, Swings, what are you telling me? What did you think of yesterday's performance?
Bro, that was a great team performance yesterday, man. I'm not gonna lie, I was proud of the guys, man. Like, you see, when we started the match here and I saw Lacazette go through and he missed the chance, I thought it was just, one of those days, bro. Like, I literally thought it was one of those days, but then they just went around the other pitch and our end and scored. And I was just like, yeah, it's peak. But then the way the team retaliated, the way they kept on, like from after they scored, we was just playing football. We was on them, trying to create chances, trying to get at them, innit? Like, and I'm happy with the overall performance, bruv. Like, man, like Saka, bruv, just unbelievable, bro. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Cedric balling
Yeah.
out of control, bruv. Man, them
Mm.
Cedric is balling out of control. It is peak. Do you know what I'm saying? And I have to big up Holding as well, man. Cause my man's actually moving solid now these days. And yeah, man, I'm just happy with the 3 points, boy. And I just felt like it was kind of justified that he left certain players at home. Do you get what I'm saying? Because if
Mm.
we came out legged for this match, do you get what I'm saying? Because you saw the way we were pressing. Do you get what I'm saying? If we came out legged like with a couple man that played in FA Cup, fam, we wouldn't be pressing like that. Do you get what I'm saying? But big up to Arteta, man, because he's got us on our run, boy. I'm not gonna lie. You get me?
Mm. Screws, what are you telling me?
Yeah, man. It was I don't know. I was mixed feelings, man. Just because I felt like we started off so good, and like I missed that chance. Again, just like Swings, I was like, yeah, it's one of those days, man. It's one of those days. But obviously then they scored, so I was like, oh, bruv. But then I feel like the way we reacted to everything was just superb, man. Um, yeah, for me, who was man of the match? Who got man of the match? Or Saka, innit?
Saka,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. For me, it was between him and Cedric still. Cedric, he's come in and he's a G, man. That guy's a G, bro. He's just a G. He works hard, tracks back, gets down the wings, pings them. Yeah, man. And I'm just happy that it was a very good win. Like, it was a good win. It wasn't flaky win. It was a good win. We actually pressed a lot. And it just excites me for Saturday, innit? Against Man United, especially how they just lost as well. Like, I'm a bit gassed. I'm not gonna lie. I'm very
Yeah.
gassed.
If I press them, press them.
Press them. I just hope the man them that were limping off the pitch are good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Partey was limping, Smith Rowe was limping. Like, I'm a bit shook still. I'm a bit shook, but Arteta did say that he was meant to pull them out earlier anyway. So I'm not sure if it's that bad, but hopefully it's not that bad, innit? And obviously my man's back. Do you think my man's gonna play? What's his name? Martin Odegaard. Do you think he's gonna play?
Nah, man.
Do you know what? I feel like he's a good option to have on the bench, but I think it depends on Emil Smith Rowe. Right now, he's the priority in it at the moment. But overall, do you know what? I would say, you saw the difference and the energy levels between Saturday's performance and yesterday's performance. And as you guys made points, I think that was very valid. That Lacazette chance, was a make or break. And I feel like if we'd played a better team, maybe a City or Liverpool, we would have regretted that because we would
Don't
not.
know.
You know what I'm saying? We might not have got that same chance. But to be fair to the boys, they came out fighting. They didn't let their heads drop, and they scored. And as I said, I've got to give a big shout out to Xhaka because that through ball he done to Lacazette. If that was a Bamyang, he's finishing that. The second through ball that Xhaka done to my guy Pepe, and I've got to give Pepe a shout out as well.
Finished it.
He finished, but the difference with Pepe's performance compared to other games, you look at his positioning. Pepe usually is so far wide out, he's basically hugging the touchline. Yesterday, he was very inverted. If you look at that goal, he got onto the wrong side of the defender. Bang, he just shrugged him out the way and scored. And throughout the whole match, he was terrorizing their left back. Like, he was actually on the
Couldn't
right.
cope.
You know what I'm saying? He was terrorizing him. So I feel like he's given Arteta something to think about. Saka's cemented his place as the right wing off the place, but Pepe can maybe now perhaps even push Aubameyang or even Martinelli. Maybe Aubameyang can be fighting with Lacazette for the middle spot. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's different options, and I feel like yesterday was for all Arsenal fans. If you actually deep this, it was a good showcase to show the fans that we don't have to play Aubameyang all the time to win. We're scoring goals without him playing, which I can't say for certain other teams like United. I think if you take out Fernandes, their fans would be nervous. We haven't had Aubameyang for the last 2 games, or he hasn't been performing this season because of his personal issues, and we're starting to score without him. So,
but Fanti, is that credit to the manager though? Credit to the manager. I lie though. Arteta got us. Remember when we couldn't score and we couldn't create nothing, but now we're just keeping clean sheets and not conceding and scoring lots of goals. Like, so is that credit to the manager there?
You know what? It's a bit of both. He's the one that sets up the team, so of course he's going to get the credit, but it's credit to the players because the players are making that personal choice to step up. We wasn't seeing that in that losing streak where the players were taking responsibility. Now the players, they seem like they're fighting. If you take it back to a month ago, had we have gone 1-0 down against the team, there's no way. And maybe that's down to the personnel. I don't know, Scrolls, if you agree with me, if that's down to the personnel of the team, or if we've just decided to, you know what, we're going to start fighting for each other. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I think, I mean, obviously, that's why I said he selects the team. So, you know, you've got to give him some credit. However, I'm not going to give him too much credit just because this all started due to the fact that he had no choice. I'll tell you, I had no choice. I think it was our first game was Chelsea that he had no choice but to play the man. It's not like he picked them. It was just that bare man were out because of COVID. Bare man were injured. So it's like, I don't have a choice. And it's just, it worked. And not, I don't want to say in our luck because, again, that's what I said. The players actually stepped up and done their thing. But it's like, it just worked. And it was kind of like, oh, rah. I didn't have a choice. And the team that I selected is working. It's been working. We've seen it week in, week out. And the times that, you know, we're drawing games or we've lost games is the team that we're not seeing. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, this works. This team works, fam. And now he's even tweaked him a bit more, whereby, again, Pepe's on the left, Cedric's on the left. It's like, oh, rah, so we've got more options now. So now I'm seeing a bit more depth within the team. If Tierney's not in, we've got Cedric. If Aubameyang's not playing on the left, Martinelli's not playing, all right, cool, we can switch Pepe there. Like, it was good. It was really good to see that we played a good convincing, like some good convincing football with so many different changes. Do you know what I'm saying? And even El Neni, I don't rate him, but he came on and he done his thing, and I was shocked because that guy's been poor lately. He's been very, very poor lately. But he came on, he swept up, done his thing, ducking down, man. So yeah, man, I got to give credit still. Xhaka as well. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, he's been balling still. He's been balling. I'll give it to him.
Yeah, man. Man, I have a big shout out to Pepe as well, though, man. We wanted him to shine for time, man. We wanted him to shine. Man, them were saying play him from the beginning, yeah. But then that's what man say. I have a bit of Arteta because he didn't have to play Pepe. No one would have thought Pepe was gonna play that game. Did you think Pepe was gonna play that game?
Nah, swings. Let's be real.
Did you think Pepe was gonna play that game, bro? Come, tell me.
You and I both know he wanted to play number 12, but he thought, nah,
yeah.
You know he did. So I'm not even hearing that.
No, but you can't say that because he didn't. Did you get what I'm saying? He didn't. He played my boy Pepe on the left. Did you get what I'm saying? From the get-go, like how you wanted him, and he delivered. Do you get what I'm saying?
If William,
you didn't have to play him.
If William scored our last game,
you know what I'm saying?
I promise you he would have played.
Swings. He only done that, yeah, because put it like this, yeah, you've got 2 players who are underperforming. So you say, which is the best out of the worst? And Pepe happened to play better than him on Saturday, yeah? Pepe naturally can play on the left. Willian, I think he's always favoured on the right. I don't really see him playing on the left, yeah? Smith Rowe was playing, so there was no way he was going to shift Smith Rowe out of position. So Pepe was the natural option. If Martinelli was fully fit, Martinelli would have started. I guarantee you. You know what I'm saying?
No, 100%. No, because Martinelli deserved to start over Pepe on the current 4 minute. But I'm just saying, he didn't have to start Pepe in it. Do you know what I'm saying? Innit? And even though like he would have started Willian, bruv, Willian, he knows now that Willian is dead food, bro. He
He
knows
does.
that.
I'm
He
saying,
knows that. I understand. Listen, guys, I know that he has a bondage with Willian. I know that. I see that. He loves Willian. I see it. I know he loves him. But you get me? I just believe that I have to rate Arteta because man have to just put a bit more respect on Arteta, fam, because my man's actually make us climbing up the ladder and he didn't have to play Pepe and Pepe played and he delivered. But I just wanted to say big up to Pepe anyway, because he was under bare criticism on the last match and he delivered, innit?
This is what I'm saying.
Skills.
Yeah. But I want to put this point to you guys, yeah. Why do you think playing Pepe on the left works as opposed to the right? Because there's a key factor that I'm seeing in that decision.
Let me answer that one. Let me answer that one. Yeah. This is what I was saying.
Skills knows.
Was forced to play Pepe. You know, he was forced, bro, because William's been playing dead, and Martinelli isn't fully fit. So again, he's been forced to play someone, and it's worked. Now we see you play Pepe on the left. He has one job: service. You can't cut in and shoot. You can't. And if you get the chance to score, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I actually saw a different player yesterday. I was thinking, this ain't Pep's, fam. If this guy's gonna play, stick him there. I want him there. I want him there. Yesterday, I clocked. Yeah, he was delivering, making runs.
One more thing, though. There's one more. He finally had an overlapping wing back.
Yeah. And good players around him and quality players around him, not the Willians, not the Nennies and that. You get what I'm saying?
I'm trying to draw out Bellerin here because we played well as a whole, yeah. But I was reading some reports from the game and there was like Bellerin had a dead game. How many times did you see him overlap?
He got rubbed out, fam. He got rubbed out. You saw it.
I can't remember him crossing the ball more than 2 times, if that. Cedric, yeah, like look at the third goal, yeah. Willian gave him an awkward pass, but he still managed to control it. Bang. He banged it straight to Saka. Do you know what I'm saying?
That pass was so awkward. Like, you know I even got pissed off, yeah. But
Willian, first passes of the match,
he made something. I remember I saw it. I was thinking, where's this guy running to, bro? Then he passed like, bro, some hard pass. And I was like, oh,
Cedric had to just touch it in and you get me.
Yeah, man.
But it's with Cedric. Cedric, yeah, the biggest compliment I can give to him. Yesterday, I personally didn't miss Tini. I'm happy that Tini got a rest because Cedric was so influential down that left-hand side. And I think I don't know if you guys agree with me or I can get your thoughts on this, yeah? What do you think Arteta's selection headache has to be now in terms of the defense? Because we need to have a solid... Listen, United is a game that game can change my mood. If we lose, I'm not doing... The podcast, fuck off. No podcast.
we hear that, people. No podcast.
So it's like, he's got a pattern in it. So what would you guys do? If you was him, what would you do? Use him.
I would play that team. Yeah. If Tierney's not fully fit, I'll play Cedric there. Only player I'm removing is David Luiz.
Suspect that guy.
I'm ejecting him. Like that guy. Oh, if Holden didn't save him, you man saw what Holden done, innit?
Yeah, saved him.
Yeah, like, bro. And I think he was the liability. The game in the whole. Him and Bellerin, they were a bit just lucky. We had good players around him, but I don't know. The reason why I don't know is because ideally I do want Cedric on the right. I mean, he plays sick on the left, but he plays better on the right. But it's just that if that's the case, it means Saka's going left back. And I don't want that. Because you get me, he's good in the final third. He's better, he plays better up there anyway. So it's a bit of a, I don't know, man. But if Martinelli's fully fit, I would rather have him than Pepe still. I'd rather have him.
Bro, Pepe needs to run the games, man. I believe my man could be the difference player in this team, innit? If given a chance, bro, innit?
You rate him, innit?
Bro, no, bro. I don't rate him as much because, bro, when he first came in, I saw flashes. I was like, this guy is actually sick. If he integrates properly, we can actually utilize this guy. We've got a Hazard on our hands right now. Do you know what I'm saying? But then when I look at him closely and look at his game, fam, he misplaces passes, he's messy. Do you know what I'm saying? I looked at his overall gameplay, I was like, yeah, this guy's not ready. When I'm looking at man like Saka, bruv, my man's complete. Do you know what I'm saying, innit? And I'm thinking, fam, you need to do more, innit? But with Pepe, bro, man, fam, you saw yesterday, fam, he's not, if you look at it, yeah, if you look at all our wingers, yeah, and you look at Pepe's stats, fam, he actually contributes the most. He's got like the most goal contributions in our team. Do you know what I'm saying? He actually scores. I think Saka probably overtakes him now, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? But he actually scores and he's actually dangerous. Do you get what I'm saying, innit? So I just feel we need to utilize him more, innit? With Martinelli, I just feel we just need to take time, wrap him in cotton wool, bruv. Because he will have time to play. Do you know what I'm saying? But, bro, we need to just utilize players, innit? I don't want to see Willian on the team, but you get me.
So I got, lastly, before I touch on the next point, yeah, I wanted to ask you guys, what was the difference between, I personally think Cedric was the man of the match for me, but what was the difference in his performance from Saturday to yesterday? Because I'll be real, Saturday didn't really have, I don't think he had a good game. And he was playing on the left, wasn't he?
Playing the left.
Between yesterday and Saturday's performance.
For me, I just think he was just getting used to that. I just think he was just getting used to that because we saw him the week before bossing it at right back. He got to left back now, and obviously it's a different position. You get me? You find your little left-footed. You have to find it. Do you get what I'm saying? You have to kind of find it. From second match, you saw when he found it in the Premier League yesterday. Do you get what I'm saying? And that's when you saw the complete package. Do you get what I'm saying, innit? And I just felt that was the only reason, innit? What about you, Skills?
I'm thinking about Saturday's game, yeah, and I might have to disagree with you there, Spar, you know, because I do remember he didn't have a good game. However, I think it was only him and Pepe trying things, bruv. Every time I looked, I heard Cedric's name. I see him doing the overlap run and all these things, innit? And I was just thinking, he's the only guy trying to make it, him and Pepe. And even Pepe didn't have an amazing game, but those are the only two guys that I thought were actually trying a thing. But I feel like the difference with that game and the game against
Southampton again.
Yeah. Was the fact that he kind of tested the waters. Like, cool, I've done a left back shift. Saying, next game I'm ready.
And he patted it mad.
You get me? And it was actually a better team. He had better players to work with. You know what I'm saying? Because he's right-footed playing on the left-hand side, he can make that inside pass. He doesn't always have to now keep going backwards. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's what Bellerin does too much. Do you know what I'm saying? And Tierney does it as well, but I know Tierney does it because he don't trust man. Do you know what I'm saying? So he would just like go back. You know what I'm saying? But Cedric ain't doing that. Like there was times he got the ball and it went straight down into the middle, sent it to a Partey or Xhaka or whoever it was. And I was thinking, this is what we need from both ends. This is what Bellerin just doesn't do. He just
I remember Cedric has a good relationship with Pepe. Do you get what I'm saying? They played a lot of Europa games together. When Cedric and Pepe played on the right, there was more stuff happening. When Bellerin plays with Pepe, do you get what I'm saying? It's like they don't complement each other, innit? But it's like with Cedric and Pepe, they have an understanding, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? So, yeah, man.
There's one thing that Sparta said, yeah, which was very, very true, and I actually clocked it in the game, yeah, was that Bellerin's crosses are mad flimsy. I clocked it. I said, yeah, it's why
he just hits on hopes.
He just hits on hopes. Like, he don't look for no one. He don't
look for no one, yeah.
He looks up to make it look like he's looking for someone, but he just looks up and flops. There was one cross here, and I think it was Saka on the edge of the D, and I was like, bruv, I picked him out, and I was like, he has to find Saka. And he just crossed it, and I was like, this guy, crosses are dead. His crosses are dead still.
You know what it is? With Bellerin, yeah, I've clocked. He's a floater in terms of he floats the ball over, or he's that guy that he hits it across the box on the floor. You know, like what Saka does. But he hasn't got like he's not someone who whips it into the box. So I feel like next game is a vital game. I personally I want us to win. I don't want to see no draw or definitely not. But what do you think is the next step for Arteta? I just said we're climbing up the table. I'm not really watching the table, but I know that I think we're 8th or 9th. I think level 1 points with Chelsea. What do you think is the next step or the focus that we need to take to go into this game? Because yesterday, Emil Smith Rowe, it's not like he had a bad game, but I feel like he wasn't as influential as his other games. So how do you change that to, do you know what I'm saying, to suit us against United? Is what I'm saying? It's a difficult one.
I think I don't know. Like, I think obviously there's still more improvement in it. There's still more improvement, but I just feel like now, I feel like he has to solidify the depth. Like, I don't know if that's a priority problem, but I just feel like that's one of the main problems. He has to solidify the depth.
And I think he needs to rotate better as well. Rotate better.
Even if we rotate teams, we should still be smoking, man. Not, he's playing Xhaka and Elneny, we've won this. Do you get me? And that's ultimately what it is. Every time them two have played, we've either drawn or lost. So it's like, we need to get players, and I know this is not a primary target, but we need to get players in the middle of the park, whereby, bruv, if I'm bringing on Elneny or Xhaka, it's to run out and see out the game. It's not to start or to try and dictate play. No. Because Man United, if Arteta comes on Friday night or Saturday morning or whatever and starts saying in press conferences, yeah, these men are injured, we already know it's long. It's long. We're going to see Xhaka in the middle. We're going to see Elneny in the middle. And it's just going to ruin my day, bro. So honestly, like, depth is really important. It's key right now still. For now and the future. We need good depth. Like,
would you start this new guy, Odegaard? So would you, if Smith Rowe couldn't play, really right now, Smith Rowe, I don't know, Swings, what you're saying about this. He's our creative midfield at the moment. But we have to get him on the ball. But I feel like United the way Ole will probably set up is that he's their primary source of creation. You need to target him. So would you maybe play Odegaard instead? It's a different option. You haven't really seen him play. What would you guys do? Like, how would you work around?
Smith Rowe has to play. Yeah. Knowing Arteta, he's very rigid with his system, innit? So when he gets a player, you have to learn the system, know where you have to be, where people are going to be on the pitch. Do you get what I'm saying? So I see him training today. So it's like they want to get him fit for the match. But like, for him to be in the Arsenal team at the moment on this good run, bruv, Smith Rowe has to play. He has to play, innit? Like, and I just feel like, even with the game that we played, I don't think Smith Rowe had a bad game, but I just feel other people around him had good games. Do you get what I'm saying? So he just, the light wasn't on him, innit? But for me, Smith Rowe has to play, man. He has to play, because the link up, the one touch passing, the lack of bruv, he's been playing well. Do you get what I'm saying? And for me, Odegaard, he should be a backup option for Smith Rowe. Do you get what I'm saying?
I mean, to bring in Odegaard straight away is it's a mad one, because he might have a dead game. Like, we've got to remember, man, still young. How old is he? 21 or 22?
Yeah,
he's 23.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
He's still young, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? Never played in the Prem, I'm assuming. He might cut back. The Manchester United that he's thinking of might be the good old days. Do you get me? That word alone, Manchester United, might shake him a little bit. He's never played against them. Do you know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, now he's actually seen the players. He might see the names and whatnot and think, rah, man, Pogba, Fernandes, all these, man. He might be nervous. We never know. He might have a stinker. Send this guy back. I know that's what's going to happen on social. Send him back. So for him to start, I feel like it's very, very crazy. However, again, what just scares me is the fact that Smith Rowe was limping last game, innit? So it's like, if he plays again, I know he's going to get subbed early.
Skrills. Sorry, but if Smith Rowe's injured, we're not seeing Willian in that number 10 role. So my man's playing. My man's playing. I am not going to see Willian number 10 in the Emirates against Man United.
Where did William come and play when he came on? Where did he come and play?
Number 10, because he was injured. I'm just saying, for video's sake, Odegaard has to come in straight in if that's the case. If Smith Rowe has a little nibble or anything.
But you know what, though? One thing I would say about Smith Rowe's performance yesterday, I still think he had a good game. One positive thing I saw about him,
defensively,
he was always, it's like he was playing as like a defensive attacking midfielder. He was pressing, he was getting in the channels, he was still trying to create things. So just because he's not assisting, he's still influential to that team. So I feel like if Odegaard comes in, he has to justify that same sense of attack and defense. Do you see what I'm saying? And it's like, as you said, Swings, Smith Rowe has a good connection with Saka and also you can see with Lacazette as well. So even Pepe, I'm seeing small little bits of yeah, and it's like Partey. I haven't really watched the two of them, so I need to watch that again. But Partey seems to know where he is. Do you see what I'm saying? So it's I think right now, yeah, we're in like we've got a good dilemma on our hands. I just hope that we approach the match on Saturday in the right manner. As I said, I couldn't understand why Arteta dropped certain names for the FA Cup because I was quite annoyed about that. But yesterday justified it. But for me, it's only going to be justified properly if we get a result against United. You know what I'm saying? Because for me, we need to climb up the table. Like I don't want to be seeing us in 8th and or whatever. Like nah. Do you know what I'm saying? So,
but
yeah,
if you got Saka on our team, bro, anything's possible. As I'm saying that, bro, man, then we have a touch on Saka quickly though.
Yeah, but you know what it is though.
You
Saka's
know
our
already. You know.
no, he's our boy, but it's just that my problem with him, yeah, is that I don't want to be a team where we're over reliant on such a young player. Do you get what I'm saying? Saka, trust me, he's a very good player, like generational talent, etc. Same with Martinelli, etc. But we need other players to step up. I need that whole 11. Yeah. Even off topic quickly, Leno. I'm usually on Leno, but Leno made 2 great saves. At the form that Leno's in, I need that whole defense. David Luiz, yeah, I don't know if him and Maguire are trying to compete with each other here for who's just being stupid. I did today. I just said, Lord God, if that was my defender, like when I saw David Luiz doing that yesterday, yeah, I just thought, you've got United, yeah. Rashford is scoring. If you do that silliness, you know what I'm saying? Fernandez is gonna be a threat. So I just need the whole team. Leno communicating with the defense, the 2 centre backs, the wing backs, whatever. You're all in unison. The midfield part, Xhaka, you're together. But otherwise, boy, we're not gonna get the result that we want. So I just feel like between now and Saturday, we need to remain focused. But I wanted to touch on what was you guys' Arsenal antic of the week from yesterday. What was the antic of the week? Swings, what are you telling me?
I didn't even think, you know. Whoa. My Arsenal antic of the week, yeah, is wow. I don't even have one, you know. It's mad. Play Pepe, bro. Just play Pepe, man. You see when you play Pepe, yeah, and you get sort of full 90 minutes, you get me. You get a proper Pepe, you get me. And yeah, man, I just want to see Pepe succeed at this club, man. And I'm backing Pepe, and I'm backing Arteta, bro. I'm Arteta in.
Arteta in, yeah. Cool. Squirrels.
My Arsenal antic of the week. I got. It's out Laka not finishing that chance, and David Luiz. It's out of him because I feel like Laka, he could have had a brace. You know what I'm saying? Could have scored 2 goals on your hat trick. Then guys would really start saying, "Yo, Laka, yeah, he's found himself." You know what I'm saying? But he still got the goal in the end, and he was influential. So I'll probably give it to David Luiz still.
Okay. So
what's yours?
Before I get into my Arsenal antic, this is just touching off your point.
Yeah.
Do you think that obviously he missed that big chance at the start, Lacazette, but do you think he's finally proven himself because he's on course to have his best goal scoring season yet at the moment? But it's those small or indecisive moments which can sometimes cast doubt. So
yeah, is he proving himself? To be fair, I feel like he is, yeah, and he's kind of. I won't say he's taking on this responsibility, but I've kind of like noticed that the young G's in the club, they look at Laka like an older bro in it. So now it's like I can't play dead in it, like because these man actually listening to man. I'm listening to them. You heard at the end of the game, Saka said, "Yeah, I'm gonna make the runs inside. Make sure you find me," and he done it.
Laka, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's bro. How are they like 10 years apart or something? Like, bro, it's things like that where it's like he's actually an important figure in the club now. So he's got to deliver as well as help out on and off the pitch. So I feel like he's gonna have a good season. He's gonna have a really good season. It might probably be his best goal scoring season still.
I think my Arsenal antic, I'd probably say, my Arsenal antic for this week would be the players who have received the most criticism over the past couple weeks, seasons, whatever. They're finally starting to step up. I've got to give a shout out to Xhaka for the last couple of games. I've not wanted to admit, I can't believe I'm saying this, but he's been exceptional. He should have had 2 assists. First through ball he put to Lacazette, and then the one he put to Pepe. And I'm sure he did something like that last week, or do you know what I'm saying? I have to remember.
Passing forward, Bandem. He's passing forward, bruv.
Partey's having an effect on him. Lacazette as well. I feel like he's getting in the right decisions now, and he's becoming more clinical. Yes, he could still finish better chances, but he's stepping up. I think Holding as well. He's not my personal favorite, but he's done a job. He's not making silly fouls and whatnot. I think because the individuals who are receiving criticism, they're stepping up. They're forcing the other players who try to. You see, when things go wrong, they try to shy away from the line, like to step up. Do you know what I'm saying? And players who you might consider are top players are stepping up. You've got Cedric. Cedric, for me, yeah, he could be in contention for Player of the Month. I think he's had a phenomenal month. Do you know what I'm saying? Leno as well. I'm always on Leno about his. I've never doubted him about his goalkeeping, just his distribution, but he's looking more assured in the goal. So, yeah, man, I think generally the whole team stepping up is my Arsenal antic for the week. But before we wrap it up, what was you guys' ratings for? I'll start with Swings. What was your rating for the defense overall?
Well, we not saying about that. Hold on, quickly. What you not saying about their goal though? Was
Pepe
that poor defending for the man them, innit? Pepe switched off. That was just a Pepe switching off moment, innit?
I gotta be real. He's like he got slipped by his mark, and he just. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't think nobody really expected him to hit it cleanly, so it happened. I'm not gonna.
No, I hear that still, but I give it I'll give it a 7, innit? We conceded, innit? But Holden was solid again, innit? But David Luiz just made it drop down still. Because I saw that 4 or 5 times, like he gave the ball away, and then 2 seconds after that, he would try to do a normal pass, and it was just not making it. Like I was just like, yeah, you're done out still. But yeah, man, I give them a 7 still. 7.
All right, cool. Scrolls, the midfield.
The midfield. I give him an 8.5 still.
Okay.
I feel like Partey he handles a lot, so it allows Xhaka to do a lot. And that's important. Do you know what I'm saying? What I don't want is for Partey to do too much though, innit? But for now, yeah, I'll give it an 8.5, man. I feel like they worked well together. Again, I did see a lot of defensive play from Xhaka, but I saw more offensive play from him. It's good, innit? It's good to see still. And yeah, Partey, we just know he's a baller, innit? So I'll give them an 8. So 8.5.
Me, for the attack, I would have given him a 9. I think all 3 of our attackers bagged. There was in unison. Yeah, man, I was very pleased with Pepe's performance. Saka again, exceptional. I think Lacazette had a good game. He got an assist, he got a goal, he returned the favour to Saka. So I think overall, I can't be mad at the forwards. Yeah, I give them a 9. Maybe a 9.5. I was generally happy with them. So yeah, man, quite pleased with the whole team. Obviously, United Saturday, onwards, upwards. Hopefully, we can beat them. We can double loss to them. What do you think the score will be on Saturday?
2-1 for Arsenal.
2-1, yeah.
Springs. Yeah, 3-1, man. 3-1 still. 2-1, yeah, but you see, 80th minute, 3-1. Hit them. And then, yeah, just round it. What about you, bro?
You know what? I think, yeah, I think that we can hit them 2-0 again. Because I'm deep in every time we played them, we bang them 2-0. So I'm hoping that we can just circle them again, and like just because they're getting way too confident. However, I'm aware to the threat that they can carry. It's gonna be an open game, so I'm gonna be safe and say 2-1, but I don't know to who. I'm just being honest. I want
Bro, I
Arsenal
ain't
to win.
scared of them. I ain't
You know,
scared of them, bro.
that is. I'm not scared of them yet, but they've just lost today, and I know how these dons are. They lost on purpose today so that they can try and I know this United team. You know what I'm saying? So I know these fans in it, but you know what? Yeah, man, Arsenal 2-1. I'm gonna say Arsenal 2-1. Keep it like that. But yeah,
Man.
that is the end of the Arsenal Antics podcast for this week. Next game is United. Make sure you subscribe and like the YouTube channel, the Instagram post, and also the Twitter. So we will be back next week. Out.